Central Texas. Obviously, VJ Edgecombe is a guy who we're keeping our eye on. We've seen him as high as 3, as low as 4 or 5. What are you hearing about his progress up draft boards since the season has ended through Chicago as to where we are right now?
Yeah, he's definitely in a great place, and he's well thought of. I mean, I think across the board, just speaking to NBA scouts, whether it's with teams that are in that range or not, he's a hot commodity. I think just having watched him throughout the year, there's no denying he's an elite athlete, which is just something you can't teach. And he's got a tool, a tool set you can't teach as well. He's got a high motor. I think his shooting mechanics are there. He's got the upside of being a very dynamic guard. I mean, whether you pencil him in as a shooting guard or a point guard, he's the guy with the ball in his hands, can make stuff happen, and he's just scratching the surface, I think, of what he's going to become. So I think he's earned his spot of being one of these top picks.
So, you're a former agent, high-profile agent. You're a Babcock. You got basketball in your DNA. How do you help a guy like VJ, if you were his representation? How can you improve his draft standing headed up to June 25th? Is it interview stuff? Is it workout stuff? How do you massage that situation?
Yeah, the way I look at it, I mean, in my role now as an NBA draft analyst and scout, I mean, I spend, pretty much the entire year researching these kids, oftentimes, scouting them, evaluating them for 3-4 years, pretty similarly to how these NBA teams do. And so the NBA pre-draft process, the way I look at it is the final 10% of the evaluation. And it's really, going through things with a fine comb, background, personality, they get medical information. I think the on-court stuff, yeah, there's, you're still evaluating these guys and one-on-one workouts and, watching them shoot the ball and whatnot. It's more of the off-court stuff. I think that's sort of rounding it out. And so as an agent, I think you're kind of getting a grip of who your client is, where they come from, and just kind of polishing things up. I mean, preparing them for all these interviews and team visits. Obviously, the medical stuff, I mean, I don't think there's much you can do there. But really just trying to control what you can just with that final 10% being gathered